Today, I'm going to lead you through my processes of developing one of my projects. As a young female who has never given birth, I was surprised to realize that I was never told about the downside of pregnancy, childbirth, and motherhood, no matter from older generation of female or from my school education. The harm that childbirth does to women is untold and unseen, especially in China. After deeper research, I noticed that in both our daily life, pop culture, and even throughout our history, pregnancy and childbirth are largely glorified. For example, dated to 2nd century AD in Roman culture, there has been a tradition of worshipping the goddess of fertility and childbirth. In the Japanese culture, a Meiji medical print depicted the 10 stages of pregnancy. But surprisingly, from conception to birth, she had always had slender limbs, a smooth face, as if nothing has happened to her and the fetus is growing by itself. In a modern context, the idealized pregnant female image would be the Duchess of Cambridge glowing in front of the public just a few hours after she had given birth. However, is that always the case? I spent several months studying gynecology and obstetrics, watching documentaries and interviewing with women who had actually went through the process. Then I decided to choose 3 aspects of pregnancy and childbirth to amplify the untold story. First, the drooping breasts due to hormone and breastfeeding, which also coincide the tiring and paralyzing state as a new mother. The blood leaking from the cracked nipples, the baby's never-ending dirty laundry, and the mother's body slumping on the couch all add up to the final look of this piece. Second, the ripped apart uterus right after C-section when the fetus was just taken out from the mother. During my interviews, a narrative that I heard a lot is that mothers reveal that after childbirth, they don't view themselves as a human anymore due to treatments they had during labor. Experiences like being treated harshly by doctors and nurses during labor, vaginal examination in the hallway, and being watched by male relatives during breastfeeding all ripped apart their dignity as a human. As a result, I used the rather decent-looking wool felt as the outside layer to contrast with the chaotic and messy inside of the uterus made out of styrofoam. Last but not least, I made a string of organs that my audience can wear. If you have lived with someone who has been pregnant, you might notice many external discomforts such as vomiting, shortness of breath, and frequent urination. However, people rarely know that these are caused by the growing fetus compressing the internal organs. The action of compressing actually appears multiple times during the entire pregnancy and childbirth. For example, the compressing of the fetus head during labor, the compressing of mother's uterus while giving birth, and more conceptually, the compressing of mother's living space, time, and energy after they have had a baby. Here is my final look. Overall, I choose to make big mixed media installations for the following reason. First, the scale and the materials created a powerful visual impact and expressed emotions through the materiality themselves. Second, these pieces invite audience interactions, thus engaging them for deeper thoughts and more reflections. For me, the most touching aspect of this project is definitely people's reaction. The model of this piece, a 20-year-old young male, thanked me for offering him this opportunity to be the model, to wear this weird string of stomach and intestine. He told me that he never knew anything about pregnancy and childbirth until I showed him this piece and told him about the science that stems from it. When I first present this huge ripped apart uterus to my mom, a conservative middle-aged Chinese woman, she was shocked by how boldly and bluntly her daughter revealed the murky side of childbirth and pregnancy to the public. However, as we continue discussing our work, for the first time in 23 years, she revealed her touching and powerful experience of when she gave birth to me through C-section. I guess this piece resonates with my mother as a woman who has given birth. My audience reactions to my pieces make me believe that, in some ways, my art did a part in provoking awareness and reflection on women's rights, and I'm proud to be an art maker who can make these changes. Thank you for listening.